I'm referring to this word tattooed right here, this tension there. 2 years ago, it was almost like a desperate, psychotic kind of like tension all the time, as if like nothing's ever gonna happen with this. And then when we started messing with the Antwoord, it was like we just kind of like still had that same theme, but like that we were just gonna like keep like we did this all the time. Everything was like a stress out, but we're still like we're into it. We always had that kind of that hungry, like kind of sort of tension. I just want to maintain that theme because I don't want that thing to go away. It's like kind of beautiful or something.
I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot.
Before we messed with the word, Zef was always like a kind of like a diss, like an insult to say Zef. Now it's like we just kind of flipped it up. It's kind of like lo-fi South African style. But then we were kind of that you like try your best to pimp out and make fancy. So that was how it started off, and then we just keep like messing with it, making it more futuristic. That's kind of our thing, you know.
I'm indestructible, gangsta #1, playing out cry later. The harder they come, the harder they fall. You can't stop me.
It's just like you don't really care about what anyone thinks at all, like not even like a little bit. The Zef culture is like that in South Africa. It's just kind of like fuck you what. It's like fuck everyone. That's like kind of our motto, but in a nice way.
Everybody go ho, like a thundercat. I'm all up in the club in my underpants. No shirt on 'cause fucking hot. Let's go then blow pumping up.
I used to mess with personas until I was just like yo-landi was like, why don't you like fuck with like you and do like personal stuff? And I hadn't ever thought about that. We always do disposable stuff, throw it away, and then with the Antwoord, we're like just rap about ourselves and South Africa and the world around, the situation around us in South Africa. And then with the Antwoord, we're just like we found this little portal to another dimension, which is like we're constantly breaking into this like subconscious. We want to find out more stuff about ourselves, like what's going on down there in the dark depths of like Africa.
I'm a ninja. Yo, my life is like a video game. My main thing when I'm in the zone. One player, one life in the mark. I'm with a dog.
Go ninja, go!
We released our first album, SOS, for free on the net, like in 2008 or something. And then like no one really paid it, you know. And then we took us a year with favors and everything, and like asking people to beg for favors to get like the Enter the Ninja and Zef side video that we made this for free just with some friends. And then all of a sudden someone in America saw it and then like started sending it around, and then like in a few days I got like 5,000 emails. Everything just went completely fucking mental.
UFO, totally unknown. You can't f with my new Zef flow. I'm hard to miss. You go to this, you go to that. You said so. I do it.
And then we got flown. Like everyone wanted to fly, so we just like I just switched off and like didn't want to like. I just lay on the floor, like stared at the roof for like 3 days, or like in between just took a pee and checked the net again and landed. I feel like I was on acid and it wasn't like just not going away. And then we flew to, we got flown like, people were like flying us, like offering to fly us to America, like first class and shit, and we were like, oh no thanks. And then we met all the different labels, and Interscope seemed like they were like just crazy, like they'd done all like Dr. Dre and like Eminem and like Manson. We're like, oh yeah, that seems obvious. And everyone was trying to flirt with us to be our new like girlfriends, and then we were just like, yeah, okay, well, and we chose, and then Interscope seemed like they were just edgy and shit. And then before we signed with them, I wanted to do this song called Evil Boy, like the music video, and we just tested them. We want to do this video called Evil Boy, and they're like, oh yeah, great, whatever, yeah, let's go, doing anything, whatever. And they were all like being all like cool and stuff. And then I was like, okay, the concept's gonna be like I'm gonna be rapping with like my penis is gonna be like real long. It's gonna be a microphone. I'm gonna be rapping to my penis. Started throwing all these like wild ideas at them. And they're just like, yeah, whatever. So we're like, okay, these guys are mental. That's cool. Let's go. At the end of it, they was just like, they were like, oh, this is okay, you know, but we need some like more like pop, like more like reach out songs. We're like, I didn't know what reach out meant, and then when I found out what reach out meant, like I was like, geez, that is my like worst 2 words that you can stick together. Like it's like the opposite of the Antwoord. We don't do that. And then we're just like really upset that they wanted us to take us in some like lame kind of direction. After all, like we just said we don't want to be friends with you anymore. And like we asked our lawyers, I said, can you just guys make them go away? And then they made them go away, and now everything's better. And so that wasn't meant to be. It was like it was sexy in the beginning, and then it was like I'm bored. I need a divorce.